What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I got a special video for you. This is not a financial video. Today is going to be completely different. I'm ultimately going to be talking about how you can improve your gameplay, how you can start playing better and ultimately winning more games. A lot of it has to do with your positioning. You have to really find out whether you're an aggressive player or a passive player, and ultimately who your team is. If you see some of your teammates, if you play with randoms, ultimately, if you play with randoms and one of your team is always ahead, always looting and all stuff, and always ahead of you, that guy's probably a little bit overly aggressive. So if you have someone like that in your team, you may want to be kind of in the middle, especially if you have somebody else that's way behind and it's always kind of looting and taking his sweet time when the other guy's way ahead. So this is really where you have to find that threshold of like, alright, I got an overly aggressive, I have a super passive guy, I have to be kind of the guy in the middle and kind of possibly play the sniper to play the long distance, but also have a shotgun with the R99, R301, flatline, prowler, as well as pretty much a triple take or anything else that's a sniper related in case you do need to use your range to help out your teammates. So this is really what this gameplay is going to be. I'll be talking about finance later on in the other videos, but for today's video, it's going to be simple, straight to the point, just for the gameplay. Other than that, enjoy, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.
For us.
With his first gameplay, ultimately, we actually end up winning this game, but a lot of it has to do with the good position that we had, how we end up playing as a team, assisting one another, covering one another, and ultimately being able to heal where the other one covers the enemy. This is really where communication is key. This is why it's actually very important to have a microphone if you're trying to play with a team and win the games.
Taking fire, friends. Got them.
Thinking this place has already been sacked.
Recharging shield.
I think other squads have already been through there.
Focus the squad behind us, you know.
Hitting the eject point. We're already inside the ring. I could have used a good run.
Care package coming in.
Mira, someone. Forget I said anything.
The enemies are shooting at me. Opening fire on the enemy. I am down.
We got
Hard. Hold on.
Your help is very helpful.
Oh, it did 150 damage.
Probably headshot with a choke.
someone else is over there.
Not all of us are in the ring.
Watch. Medkit here.
Giving my shields a recharge.
I had a white shield too.
Here's an extra battery if you need.
Shield battery here.
Recharging shields.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Rápido, rápido.
Grappling.
Taking fire.
Toxic crack, health twice.
Grenade.
Reloading. I killed an enemy.
Blue.
Opening fire.
Reloading. Oh no, there's another squad. Frag out.
Healing up. Eyes are open though.
Oh, I'm down. Oh, I actually got heat.
Recharging my shield.
Recharging shields.
Healing.
Throwing arc star.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Recharging my shields.
Pick him up, pick him up.
We're inside.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Kill him.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
Nap time's over. Using meds. Come on, come on, come on.
Giving my shields a recharge. I
The
am
left one's
repairing
flat.
myself.
You got knocked. Very flat.
Good job, guys. Alright guys, as you saw in the previous video, ultimately what really won us that game is our positioning. Just be able to rotate one another, be able to heal and pick up our teammates, and be able to stick to one another, and ultimately just be able to hold the higher grounds. That's really what won that game. For the next couple of gameplays is mostly just kill streaks. I was being a little bit overly aggressive in a lot of those gameplays, which is probably why I actually ended up losing those games. So that pretty much dictates the difference between a more of a passive, aggressive type of gameplay, and then you have a overly aggressive game. Most of my teammates were playing overly passive, so I had to be a little bit more aggressive than others. If I would have been passive, we're probably getting completely crushed. But most cases, you know, I ended up on top. So without further ado, let's get to it.
Wow. There's another squad attacking.
Knock down a few.
Hostile right here.
Reloading.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Contact with hostile.
Alright, shots fired and they're hitting me. Reloading. Faking them out with a decoy.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Recharging shields.
Enemy down.
We just eliminated the whole squad.
The Chef 613 says,
Shots fired and
Key.
using the decoy escape. You got bamboozled.
Deploying health drone.
Attention, delivering care package.
Care package. Throwing thermite grenade.
Throw my grenade out.
Grappling.
Shots fired and they're hitting me. Get out there and bamboozle.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Alright, enemy down. Reloading. Okay, whoa, they
Kill leader.
just died. Might be something good there.
Making contact with the enemy. Enemy spotted. I am taking fire, friends.
I'm spotted. Take 5. Pass me that sugar.
Recharging shields. Enemy down.
Beginning ring countdown.
I killed an enemy.
Troops to the rescue. Okay, don't worry. I'm coming to help.
Just up. Reload. Enemy.
Shot at. I'm down.
This is honestly what my mistake was. Instead of just shooting that one down opponent and kind of thirsting him, I should have just kind of turn around and focus on the next opponent and just kind of finish him off. Instead, I just kept charging after the caustic. I just chased him down and trying to finish him off is pretty much what led to our failure in this gameplay.
Ha! Hitting the eject button. Let's go over here. Taking fire! Engaging! We are reloading. Throwing thermite grenade.
Right off the back right there, you can ultimately see you have the super overly aggressive player that's always at the front and the wide open aspect. You have enemies on the top left side of the map. You got enemies down in the deep side of the map, and he's caught in the middle of it all. And then we have our second buddy that's ultimately just kind of charging in with the same exact mistake. This is really where it's upon yourself to kind of rotate, take over the high grounds, and ultimately win this fight.
Incoming care package. Reloading. Hold. Let's explore this way.
I need shields.
Grappling. The enemies are shooting.
Ah! All Father, give me sight.
Reloading. Enemy down.
Enemies right here.
More enemies down. Giving my shields a recharge.
Taking fire.
Reloading. I'm repairing myself.
Does that make sense? All squad down. I'll go for you. Oh, taking damage over here.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Reloading.
Heads up.
Watching
Reloading. Enemy out.
myself.
We killed the last member. Making contact with enemy. Reloading.
Taking fire, Ross.
Reloading. Enemy taken down.
Reloading.
Took out an enemy.
Fire.
Don't shield out.
Recharge.
Took out an enemy.
Nice work,
Contact
Rob.
with target.
Giving my shield to recharge.
Reloading. We just eliminated the whole squad. Exciting.
Good job.
I don't know if I should go for the beacon or just... Oh, never mind.
Let's explore this way. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Care package being delivered.
Care package coming in.
Reloading.
Got a gold shield. Y'all got gold and purple.
You're helping using grapple. Giving my shields a recharge.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
I am repairing myself.
Thanks, dude. That was a nice save.
Charging shields.
Taking fire. Reloading.
Reloaded.
Been down.
She's super low. Push her, push her.
Arcs are up.
Making contact with enemy.
Reloading.
Nice, good job, dude.
Good. Took out a kill. You're the kill leader. Be proud, my brother.
Drop your drone, drop your drone, drop your drone.
Come on, brother. Jimmy's got your back. Ring's not far.
Contact.
Easy, you guys.
A match like this is much more than
GG guys.
shooting a gun.
Good game.